So what I've done is I've made these little envelopes just out of cubed sort of memo paper. So I've made 24 little envelopes, which I'm going to then stick on that wall. Because a lot of the treats do need to be kept frozen or in the fridge, what I've done is inside the envelope, instead of putting the actual treat, I've just wrote what treat he's going to get for that day. Doesn't want to focus, so that's okay, that's a secret one. So I've put all the secret notes into here, into the actual envelope. Please focus. Into the actual envelope, which then I'm going to glue tack to the wall in calendar shape. The great thing about doing it this way is I know Diego is a fiend, and if I put the actual treats in here, he'd be climbing the wall trying to get them down. So I've now done it. I've done it a little bit weird, but I think it looks better because there's 24, it's never going to be even. So I quite like the weird look, especially once we start taking, it'll, I think, look alright. But I've got them all up there with all the treats labelled in there. There are my calendars to the side and some drawings that my sister has done of Diego and I and Ollie and her, which is super cute and I love having them there. So today is actually the 3rd. I'm a little bit behind, but that's because I've been super busy, but now that it's up, it's ready to go. So Diego will get 1, 2 and 3 today, and we'll do that a little bit later on, because for now I need to clean this house. So I thought I'd explain what Vlogmas actually is. You have an idea of what I'm talking about when I say Vlogmas and Dogmas. So Vlogmas, I am going to be uploading a video every so often of my day-to-day life through December. It is meant to be Christmassy themed and get you really pumped for Christmas. However, I'm not doing that much Christmas stuff, not until my sisters come on the 15th of December. Once they come, there'll be more excitement happening. But I thought you still might like to see what Diego and I actually get up to on a day-to-day basis during summer, and sort of what our December entails. And maybe if you guys like it, I can keep doing vlogs throughout the year next year. So currently I'm just playing ball with Diego. It's so hot today, so we're just waiting for it to cool down a bit before we go to our walk. What else? What else? I'm wearing my Oh My Fluffy Dog shirt, which I'll link down below if you'd like to get your own. They are so cool. It is open on the sides, which for summer and this crazy hot weather we're having is amazing. I love it so much. But yes, so I'll keep you updated and hope you enjoy. So I just thought I'd show you what I'm doing today, although not strictly dog related, kind of outdoorsy. So what I'm doing is going to be planting some more seeds. Oh, I'm on manual focus, just wait there. So I'm just going to be planting some more seeds for my garden, just so that I have a constant supply of these things over the summer. So we've got some more spinach. So was planting everything and realised did not buy spinach. I bought silver beet, and I already have heaps. My best friend has heaps, so we are going to be living the silver beet life. These are perpetual spinach, but I'm hoping just to keep growing spinach as long as I can, because I eat lots of that. I also chose the butter crunch lettuce, which is generally the lettuce you buy from the supermarket, and then I got the mesclun mix as well to add it, just because it gives something different. So I'll mix probably all these together. This one also only takes 4 weeks to harvest, which means this one will be ready sooner than this one and this one. Also want to plant more beetroot because my beetroot patch didn't turn out exactly how I planned, so I'm going to plant more of those. Just using some Tui seed raising mix and the containers that I got from Mitre 10 with my other seedlings in them. Just going to reuse those. But I thought I'd also show you my garden as it is now. Diego keeping watch of what I'm up to. we'll just turn the ISO down in hopes that you can see something. Great, so here is my veggie garden so far. These first row were like side sprouting cauliflower, but they started to die once I chopped the initial head off, so not sure what's happening with those. Then we've got a mix of collies and broccolis here, which is getting eaten by something, but we've got a mixture of those all through there. Then we've got our first row of spinach, which I prefer spinach little, so this is perfect for me to start eating soonish. I'm going to start picking some leaves off to add to my salads. This empty spot here is a row of carrots, which is coming up slowly, but I'm hoping they're going to come up nice. Then we've got a patch of yellow beans, and the leaves are looking a little bit worse for wear, so we're going to do some sea salt on that today and hope they'll come back. Then there's this little spot between those two, more carrots. Then we've got some silver beet and one sweet corn that's living its life. So this garden gets more sun and it's a lot hotter than I imagined. It's also November, but it's been the driest November in years. So everything is looking a little bit sad, so I'm going to definitely give it a good watering tonight. Then I've got my second garden here, which has been taken over by a range of things. So this corner I've planted a bunch of lettuces, which have all sort of stuck together. It's also a bit shaded here. But as you can see, I've got a pea climbing up this wall, and I've got beetroot growing along here. Now I put in my own compost, and potatoes have popped up everywhere, so the garden is crazy covered in potatoes, which not my initial goal, but you win some, you lose some, so I'm just going with it. So I've got another pea climbing up this X frame. We've got some more silver beet next to it. Potato, this was a parsley plant, it went to seed, then it died. I've just left it in there, not sure what's happening. Probably will pull it out once my seeds start to grow and replace it with lettuce. More potato, we've got another silver beet and then more spinach. This is a different type of spinach and I really like it. It's really mild and sweet and kind of tastes like a pea, and I love it. So this is my favourite at the moment, and I have been picking these and they're still ginormous, so these are my favourites. And I'm really glad I planted those, but I can't remember what type they are, so if you know, please leave a comment below. We do then have some celery. Not the best. I'm not sure. I've never grown celery before, and I'm not sure if I'm doing it properly. This one especially is not happy, but I don't know how to fix that problem, so just trying those for the first time this year and seeing how they go. And then we've got all the lettuce, which is riddled with potato plants. So I thought we'd just do the calendar for today. Now today is actually the 3rd, but I've been so busy, so we're going to do 1, 2 and 3 today, and Diego's just going to have to be Sunday ever. So, in number 1, it is a homemade dog treat. So right now I am making dog treats for a fundraiser for greyhounds as pets, as well as Ollie. So I've been making some homemade dog treats, and Diego has a few that are left over, so he'll have that today, as well as I just stuck these all up with some glue tack, by the way, if you were wondering how they were stuck up. So for number 2 there is Mash Bone. So it'll be from Mash Bone, which is a Wellington company that uses hops. Hops? I'll correct myself on screen, but it uses a part of the brewing process to make dog treats for dogs. So he'll get one of those, which also I need to do a review about as soon as possible. So it's either up now or will be up in the next few days. So once it is, I'll leave it in a link below. And finally, for day 3, which is today's day, he is getting a chicken frame. So he gets chicken frames once a week to a couple of times a week. They are just the frame left over from the human waste. What the humans eat, then the waste bone parts are given to the dog. So I just store them individually in these plastic bags just to make it easier just to get out, because otherwise they're all stuck together. And he does just eat them frozen as well, which is great for days like this. They're not the most appealing thing to look at or really touch, especially when not frozen, but the things we do for our dogs. Oh, see you, Diego. So we've just made it home now, and let's do our advent calendar. Diego is feeling it, so let's do it. So we're up to number 4. Woof. So those are the New Zealand Natural Pet Food Company treats that I've got. So let's give Diego some now. Here are the Woof treats by New Zealand Natural Pet Food Company. Let's do some. Let's make sure you're in frame. Sit. Down. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Pretty. Good boy. So we're still working on the pretty. I haven't managed to get him to do it perfect, and I don't know how to drag myself away. So if you have any tips, because when I do it, pretty. Good boy. I have to keep my hand there. The minute I move my hand, he falls down. So I'm not sure how to combat that one, and I'd love to know. So leave a comment down below if you know how I can slowly start to be able to command him from far away. Pretty? Because he does that. Pretty? Good boy. Pretty? No, that's not a pretty. Pretty? Good boy. And then we're learning this one at the moment. In. In. Good boy. How you get? In. Good boy. And legs. Diego, legs. Good boy. And one last one. Down. Bang. Bang. Hold. Good boy. I think that's Diego done. He's chilling now. It is so hot out there. It's about 6 o'clock maybe, and it's still very hot. So yeah, I'm just going to inspect these old gravestones. I don't know if it's disrespectful or not, but I really like looking at old grave sites and just sort of, especially like the oldest ones, and just having a look around. I don't know, it might be disrespectful, and I do apologise if it is. Please leave a comment down below telling me if it is, just so I know for future.